I am going to start today's podcast, which is also very fresh. The topic is about Loki, the season. Um, the
Yeah, both
season
is
one and two, of course. Generally, yeah. In generalization, Loki, Marvel, Loki. So we did a part one, and I guess people really liked it. So this is our part two, and this is Roy and Ray podcast you're listening to. We are your host. Let's begin. Why don't we start with how did Loki manage to um, be the one who lives? No, wait. What was that again? Oh my
he
god,
who
did I
remains.
forget? Yeah, like he who remains. Okay, like what do you think is the connection between he who remains and Loki? Like, how did he get to be
Well,
the one?
okay, like
Like,
oh,
my question is like, he is the god of mischief.
mm,
It's as so people say, and it is how people uh, thought of him from the very beginning. And then all of a sudden, he
there is
looks
like
at
drastic
Sylvie and he
change.
says, I exactly know which kind of god I am supposed to be.
Mm. Now, see, the thing is,
Yeah.
yeah. So, as your question, like, why Loki is what he is now, right? I think because,
Mm,
like, like in previous episodes, I said like only Loki can, only Loki is able to do this because only Loki has all the powers of all the stones, all the Infinity Stones that could make this possible. And also, Kang is not the conqueror of multiverse. He just destroyed all the other timelines and created one single timeline, which he manages because he can't control all the other timelines. Because in all the other timelines, there are going to be more more of him, and they can't work together. That's the main problem with them. So in process, he wanted Loki to be the next one to control it, so that in future Victor Timely will replace him. It's like Kang always wanted to replace himself with a new and better variant of him. So until then, Loki is there holding on to all the other timelines together. And now
great.
talking about Loki, also let's come to Mobius. I think Mobius is the only friend in the whole MCU that Loki has. What?
Mobius really wants his jet
Yes.
ski. And
Yeah,
I'm so happy, like, when he said that he would really want to have his own jet ski. And then we see, like, his,
yeah,
from the
his life.
timeline he was actually taken, he was actually a
Yeah, into jet
salesperson
skis.
in a
Yeah,
jet ski shop. So he used to sell jet ski. So I was like so relieved that maybe his memory is gone, but he has, like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
he
The
really
feeling
wanted to
of it.
have it because he had it.
Yeah, and I guess like this might be
I was
conflicting,
really
but I
happy to
think
see Mobius living his life with his boys.
yeah, that's actually good for Mobius. But I think like Mobius is the most mature character in the show. That's what I feel. He's
Are you
like the most
sure? I mean, he
yeah,
sure does like his lime cheesecake.
yeah, he does like his pancakes and stuff. But the thing is that like maturity level is really high. It's like
Every
he
time
knows
he's
what
on a
is
mission, he wants to grab something to eat.
yeah. So like that's personal preference, but like like when everyone was in chaos, he was the only one who was holding it together. Like when everybody wants to go back to their timeline, he was the only one who doesn't want to go back. And it's not because that it's going to be something bad or something. It's just that he he is happy in what he's having right now. He doesn't want to disrupt it.
Perhaps, like, he thought, like, if he would know, then it would hold him back.
Yeah.
That is the reason he didn't wanted to know.
And I think like Look, he's the only friend in the MCU that Loki got, right? It's like he's always there for him. Like
True.
people may say like Sylvie changed him, but I think it wasn't like Sylvie, it was actually Mobius. It was
It
Mobius
was
who was always
Mobius.
there. Yeah,
Actually,
like Sylvie is good. Like
actually,
Sylvie
Mobius
always wanted what she
wasn't
got.
really. What?
I said like Sylvie just wanted to kill Kang no matter what, right? She doesn't
I
wanted to
don't get
listen to
that.
Loki.
Like,
It's like
yeah, and
she
that's
always
totally
gets
the
her way
reason.
out. It's like just like
True.
in comics.
And Sylvie did say Loki that if you have to do what you want, you have to get past me first. Like you have to
Yeah,
kill me. But he did not kill her. Instead, he just
yeah, he
put
just
his
took on all
entire
the
life.
timelines. Yeah, so I think like
Yes.
that's it. I guess like I don't think like Sylvie actually cares much about Loki. It's like she's more of what she wants, just like
She's
in
scared about the
comics.
timeline. That's
Yeah, like she doesn't want any other timeline to be disrupted, and she doesn't think of herself as a god. She just wants a normal life where everyone has a free will. So,
I
but
think I support her. I don't know why, but I support her. I mean, what she thinks is for the betterment of everyone. So there's no harm. She's not doing any harm to anyone. It's just that the way she's doing it's totally violence. Things could be done mm,
but
in a
like
more
there
what to say.
wasn't.
Like she even wanted to kill Renslayer also.
Yeah, but still like the things that she want to achieve is not going to be achieved by peace. There has to be violence.
True.
So that's her thought.
Like I
And
like how Mobius and Loki always came up with a pact, but Sylvie always wanted to kill someone.
yeah, it's like Loki actually like changed because of Mobius when they actually started to
He was
connect.
always pissed at Loki. I didn't get that part.
Because Loki doesn't listen to him. That's the thing. It's like Loki wants to do whatever he
Well,
wants, and after that, he's like, "Sorry, bro," and then movies have to clean up
both of
things.
them has individual thoughts and opinions. Both of their annihilation. Yeah,
Annihilation.
both of their annihilation. The way they want to annihilate things are different.
Yeah.
Their approach is different. Maybe that's the
Mm.
reason they didn't go like they didn't sell. Sail. Yeah, the
Yeah.
ship didn't sail. That
Mm.
could be the reason. Well, I did see a lot of emotion in Loki's eyes, or maybe the character is built in a way. But if I have to say, like Loki has feelings for Sylvie, I would go with yes. Well, about Sylvie, she just wants good for the
Ever.
timeline. That's
Yeah.
all. She just wants everyone to live peacefully and have their own life the way they are and not be manipulated or controlled. That's all. The same way that she was taken away from TVA. She just
Yeah.
she just doesn't want that for anyone.
Mr. Obi, who is recognized.
Obi, the science guy, for whom Loki went centuries back to just learn science so that he could contribute to TVA.
Yes. And like the guy who is not recognized, it's like he's not recognized by anyone until they needed him. It's like even after they know
I
him,
felt
they
so
are just
bad.
this.
Like,
Yeah, like he's.
yeah, I mean, he's the one who wrote the TVA handbook and everything. He's the one who was
Yeah,
looking after the TVA. He's like solely responsible.
yeah,
And
like
then,
he.
yeah,
Yeah, he is the person like he because of him TV is running and still no one knows about him. It's like everyone
at
is.
least finally, yeah, I would say Victor Timely, or let's say He Who Remains, did bring people together somehow.
Yeah, somehow he did. And the thing is like Toby never. I think he deserves more. Like to
Recognition,
look.
right?
Yeah, Because even when Loki found
in
him,
my
they
opinion,
only
I guess what he has is pretty uh, intense. Like people are
Hmm.
really affectionate towards him. Not everyone, but
Yeah, but the
some
thing is
are.
that
And there is fun of being underrated. When you're overrated, you just lose the track of trying more. I feel like that.
hmm, no, but still, I mean, like even when we got to know about him, Loki and movies only showed up, and anyone, any other cast showed only when they needed him. When they needed to fix the timeline, only then they contacted him. When they needed to fix their time passes, only then they contacted him.
So isn't
It's
it
like,
good
yeah,
that, well, I take it in a different way, that he was needed.
I think they are actually like, I would like to see if like Toby turns out to be a villain, because in comics, I guess there he is. Yeah,
No, he's so good. He's so
yeah, that's the
innocent. He's
thing.
so pure. No.
Yeah, that's what makes him the best villain ever. It's like because people only need when they are in trouble. That's the only time he needs them. It's like sometimes I think he is the main reason behind creating TVA and with Victor Timely.
Mhm.
It's like
Well, you
crazy.
can say.
Yeah, it's like crazy, but that's what I think because he has a very major role to play in there. Like for Victor Timely, he
Can I
created Obi is done. I think. Let's get on to like Casey. Casey also needs some recognition, I think. Like the only guy who
Casey?
truly mesmerized Obi is Casey. It's like he read everything out of the book. He, Victor Timely, and
Everything.
Obi. Yeah, it's like those three like makes their
I
own team.
really like how Sylvie interrupts them and says, "Can you continue with your romance later?"
Yeah, like that was cool. Like, was it romance or bromance? I think it was bromance. Yeah, but like
Like
that.
Sylvie is always pissed.
Yeah, because yeah, she's always pissed because she's still with Lady Loki, right? Like because like in a situation like she wants to save the timeline and people like please sign
I
my
thought
book.
I did not expect him to be so how to say, hideous
Yeah.
in his own timeline.
Hmm.
I mean,
Like
the way he stole the 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 what was
what was
it he stole
I don't know, like it was like a
from Loki?
cabinet. It was like a cabinet, right? He was trying to get out
Yeah,
of
I
the
didn't
jail.
get the part because he don't know, he doesn't know them. That could be the reason he
It
stole
could
it.
be.
But I really like how he keeps on saying to Loki, "I don't know you. How is it you know me?"
You will know me later.
Yeah. And I would really like to know his backstory. Like, why did he end up in prison?
Yeah. Yeah, like we only get to see he's in prison trying to get out and steal some things. But like why
I
did
know
he in
him as a very, yeah, I know him as a very wise and fun loving guy who's always uh full of, have you noticed how much of a bodybuilder type his body is,
yeah,
yet he got a very funny role.
yeah, and
It's like very
like a
husky
straight
in
guy,
the,
you know. Yeah, and he got like
yeah,
that innocent character, you know, like the innocent character, and
that could be
suddenly he
because
get
in person he would be very humble like. That could be the reason. Or
yeah,
maybe the humble like character is actually matching with his
yeah,
voice and his persona.
hmm,
That could be the
could be.
reason.
No, I think it's because as when Kang brought everyone to TVA, he wiped their memories, right? So I think they started to create their own new personas for themselves. That could be the reason that
Good
he's
one.
like that. Yeah, like that could be the reason he's like that because
But
no one
actually,
remembers
in
what's
his
happened to
own
them.
timeline also, he's kind of funny, to be
Yeah,
honest. Like,
yeah.
yes,
I think
yeah,
Marvel, you should actually show why Casey was in jail. We want to know. It's like I
yeah.
think only
Should
his story
even
was
show it.
back up. It's like his story
You
was
never know, they
all
might come
completed.
up with a movie or a different series where they might show
Hmm.
his backstory.
Yeah,
Never know.
could be. Yeah, because most of the characters we actually get to see their backstories, right? Even for B15, she's a doctor.
Oh
And
wow. I really liked her backstory. I was like, wow, from a doctor to warrior. Wow.
yeah, like what a transition. Like
This is great.
who would have expected that? Like for us, we were always like she must be like a thug or something, like very cool
She and
person, you know?
Loki did really got into wrong foot at
Yeah.
first. Like the way they were messing with each other.
Yeah, because I I think like it was all because of Mobius that Loki did survive that long, or else he would have already been pruned, you know? It's like it was
Hmm.
Mobius who was trying to always like Loki's good, he just needs some direction in his life. Some research, the crocodile, the kid Loki. I must say,
That's
like
so
the
cool.
black Loki, you know, the black Loki. I did some research and it turned out like Black Loki actually killed Captain America and Tony Stark, like when he attacked on the Avengers, the first movie, you know, it's like he actually managed to kill them. And I was like, damn. But
In a
when we
different
get to see,
multiverse?
yeah, in a different multiverse, like in his universe of the Black Loki, like he actually managed to kill both of them. Like, and
This
those
is
are
very
pretty
strong.
strong characters. Yeah, it's like that shows like how much Loki can extend his powers. It's like he can actually control it now that he's controlling everything. Like another favorite variant of mine is like the Kid Loki, just because he killed Thor.
Yeah, I kind of liked him. He was cool and he was very supportive and he was funny, really funny.
Yeah, it's like when he had that what do we
Like
call that?
even if he was talking normally, he just made me laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah, and he also had that the king vibe,
The
the actual
diaper
Loki
Loki.
vibe. Like he actually gave that Loki vibe, like the king vibe when our Loki gets to the end of time and he's like, why are you all listening to this kid? And he's like, you will talk to him with respect. It's like, okay, what was your nexus event, My Majesty? And he's like, I killed Thor. And I was like, ooh, damn.
Oh my god. I was like, oh no, you shouldn't have. Who are watching Loki, comment down below your opinions and views with regards to the show. Let us know, um, let us know all the critics and all the good stuff about it. Uh, comment down. We're gonna come up with an exciting podcast again. Till then, keep on watching.
I think we should also talk about
Let
Mobius.
me steer. I'm a very good jumper. I'm so sorry. I'm just too excited.
So, Loki. When we talk
I
about Loki,
have glorious purpose.
broken bones.
Well,
Not
when
broke your
it's about
bones.
heart, that I have broke. But the bones, I don't know who did it. Who
No, it's like actually it's full. It's
I
like
can give you
broken
some of my
bones
strength.
still kicking.
I can
It,
give you some of my strength. Then you can fight with people who broke your bones. Sticks and stones may break my bone, but Loki season has won my heart. Avengers! Assemblento! That's French. Hmm?
for
It's,
him.
it's yeah, Loki and Mobius.
See, this is one of the reasons we are never able to finish podcast on time.